I can't go on Instagram Reels anymore without a 13-year-old telling me how they're going to become a billionaire by 14.
Oh my gosh, I nearly just dropped my phone, but who cares? Because this is day 11 of becoming a millionaire at 14 years old.
This video is not just another Andrew Tate is bad video. Oh my god, did you see this? We have seen it. We know. There are plenty of videos you can watch about that. This video is something entirely different.
I'm gonna be in Dubai.
Drive my dream cars.
Make 100k, 500 push-ups.
Millionaire at 14.
I'm gonna be a billionaire, so I really don't care if this is unhealthy.
I think we're pretty well versed now in the dangers of Andrew Tate, but there is one consequence to his actions that maybe needs to be talked about a little bit more. He has accidentally raised an entire generation of kids who are better than you.
If you're anything like me, you're that kid who wanted to stop a nuclear war.
By the end of this video, you will see how this Andrew Tate hustle culture is going to be around for years to come. We're not over the hump. We're here, not there. I have pulled all of the worst examples of this so that you don't have to. It has affected my brain, and so please, if you can like the video, subscribe, that would be amazing. If anything, you should like it just because I'm about to teach you how to become a billionaire. And keep in mind, no one is willing to share this information. So for context, this is what I looked like at 13, and my net worth was $0. And in 2024, there is no excuse for that. If you aren't across it, Andrew Tate tells us that there is no excuse to not be making money. If you've got a phone, if you've got a brain, you've got an idea, sell it. That's it. What are you doing right now watching this video? Shouldn't you be hustling?
I want to work smart, not hard, so I work an hour a day. Well, then you're still lazy. You should work smart and hard and do 15 smart hours a day. That's how you win.
I think the difference now is because everything is so algorithmic, you can become obsessed with hustle culture. Like I've talked about it in videos, right? Where I wanted to start going to the gym, eating a bit healthier, and suddenly I'm getting videos like this.
Here in my garage, just bought this new
And suddenly I'm getting videos like this.
Now look, I know from the bottom of my heart that this video is going to create future millionaires.
So I did a little experiment, right? On incognito mode, which means the cops won't find out. I looked up how to become rich young, and this is what comes up.
Here in my garage, just bought this.
So if you think about it, right, you're 13, your TikTok, your Instagram, your YouTube is all feeding you this stuff. And of course you're going to become obsessed with it and take it in. So with that in mind, let's have a look what happens when you're a kid, you're constantly exposed to this kind of stuff, and you decide to tell the world what you found out.
It's currently 5 AM in the morning. The only light that's shining on us is from my laptop because I've been up all night grinding on my businesses so that in a few years from now I can live my best life, drive my dream cars, eat the best food, and prove to my family that you don't have to go to university or college to be successful in life.
Now look, I want to do a very clear disclaimer here, right? I don't blame these kids. Someone who should know better has fed this information to them. This is the ideas we're having a look at here, not the kids that have made the videos. So don't come for these kids in comments, in my comments, in their comments, in anything like that. If you're a kid watching this, just know there's a 37-year-old somewhere that has made a video that should know better. So let's keep that in mind, right?
2 o'clock in the morning, and while my friends are out getting drunk and partying, I've been working. Oh, shoot, wait. I've been working.
No, the comments kind of say it. I mean, we have this stuff, naturally, but like also, yeah, bro, no one's getting drunk. This kid's what, 13?
What they don't realize is that in 2 months, I'm going to be in Dubai in a penthouse, and they're going to be in a lame home.
So in 2 months, this kid isn't even trying to get to it by 18. He's about to be emancipated at 12. Surely your teens are about like learning the social fabric of the world. Let me tell you this, right? When I was 13, I got double-dacked twice in the same month. Double dacking is where your pants and underpants are pulled down, and yes, there were witnesses. My prepubescent cock and balls were on display in Year 7 in front of the baddies. Oh no! You know, if I had been inside grinding on my businesses, maybe that wouldn't have happened, but I also wouldn't have grown as a human being. Is there a way to get life lessons without your cock and balls on display? Absolutely. But also, different times, maybe they're built different nowadays.
If you're anything like me, you're that kid who wanted to stop a nuclear war. You're that kid who wanted to stop a school shooter.
What do you mean you were? You are, homie. You are!
So when you when you got told that you had to work some boring office job, work some 9 to 5, where you'd make no difference in the world, where you'd just be some pawn in someone else's game, you felt cheated. But what if there's another way?
Am I the only one that didn't dream of any of those things? Like, the school shooter, bro, I'm in the closet, shitting and pissing. Involuntarily. I'm going to get to more of this kid later in the video. I actually like this guy way more than the others because I feel like you can tell he is sort of putting his own twist on it. We're getting the vibe here that it's all about like, can you imagine not being a pawn? Follow me. But never saying like, and this is my business and this is what could be on the cards. It's sort of just like, follow me. That's all they're saying. Follow me for my journey. Follow me for my journey, right?
Follow to save my journey.
I actually did find one guy that took the time to explain the rules, so take some notes.
I'm a failure. Just listen. I've been waking up super late. I've barely been working every single day. My mind has been thinking things I'm too ashamed to say. And I've been telling myself that it's okay. That it's okay to take a break. That it's...
Fuck, man. I've said this out loud before. I get it. They're not taking a break. Thank God, I just want to shake this guy and go, listen, dude, you're allowed to have a thought, for God's sake. You're allowed to wake up late. It doesn't, like, just do the work later.
But now it's time to turn around. It's time to get back on that path. It's time to lock in. I can't expect to make 100K by the end of the year if I act like everybody else.
Okay, interesting. This actually feels more promising than the others.
Which is why I'm going to give myself 10 rules to live by from today. Number 1 is to wake up at 5 a.m. every single day, no matter what. No excuses.
Okay. Not hating just yet.
Number 2 is to read...
Notice how it's all the same shit.
15 pages a day of a non-fiction book. Number 3 is to do 4 or 5 workouts a week. Next up is no fun.
He had me until no fun. On what planet is no fun? Oh, that's right, Andrew Tate.
But I'm uninterested in fun. I don't understand the concept of fun.
No going out, no nothing.
No nothing. Like, again, no going out. So you're not going to learn how to talk to people.
Number 5 is 15 minutes of meditation a day. Number 6, we got only cold water. Next up is...
Fuck me dead. Like, I get the whole thing of, like, you have to learn discipline by doing hard things. That is fair and valid. But no fun?
And then we have only eat healthy food. And last but not least is praying every single day. And I'm going to be doing this until the end of the year. So today marks day 1 of... whatever this is called.
It's so fascinating how built different these kids are. When I was 13, I felt like an oil rig. 2 seconds of investigation tells us that there is actually nothing being said in these videos, and there's certainly no advice being given out.
When you walk into a restaurant, you're probably thinking, what am I going to get to eat? What you should be thinking is, how am I going to buy this restaurant in 5 years? Change your mindset to change your life. Follow me for more tips like this.
If you haven't heard of that logic before, I know you've heard of this. Locking in.
Locking in. The idea of cutting out all distractions purely to focus on you and your goals, nothing in between. It's the perfect time to start. You've got 2 weeks. 2 weeks to make the most amount of progress you have ever made. I've created a completely free Discord server which I'll be launching this Sunday. The idea of which will be to help you achieve your goals through our community pushing you forward. Check-ins daily, seeing how your day went, seeing if you got all your work done that you needed to, but I'll keep you updated on the launch time.
Well, I mean, you know, group reinforcement, there is science behind that, but like, who's on the Discord? Just want to help these kids, man.
Oh my gosh, I nearly just dropped my phone, but who cares? Because this is day 11 of becoming a millionaire at 14 years old. I woke up at 8 o'clock before grabbing some breakfast and going to the barber. I played some...
Like, it is curious. I think these kids just go, if I'm viral and give advice, that will make me money. And maybe it will. But I just wanted to leave you with this guy from before.
If you're anything like me, you're that kid who wanted to stop a nuclear war.
Because this guy is definitely making it up on the spot, and I actually commend him for it. He's actually taking risks, man. He's learning through trial and error, which is just so beautiful to see.
You think you're disciplined, you think you can resist all those little sweeties. Well, how about when you're with your friends, you're in the lunch hall, and everyone's got these chocolate muffins next to them.
He's kind of built, though. Like, you can see he's been lifting, for sure. If anything, it's because of the rashi he's got on, or the, like, the MMA outfit he's got on.
Tap the lens icon to search what you see, so you can find it, get it, and get back to your game.
Chocolate muffins next to them. They're about to eat them. What are you going to do? What reason do you have not to eat the muffins? You're going to eat it, right?
Oh, yeah?
But what if you add religion into it? What if you're a Muslim fasting for Ramadan?
Okay.
What if you're a Christian giving up sweets for Lent? Because I'll tell you, when everyone had those muffins, I did not feel a single urge to eat a muffin because I was giving up sweets for Lent. Jesus gave up food and water for 40 days, so the least I could do is give up sweets for 40 days. So yeah, I did not feel a single urge to eat some sweets at night.
Okay.
Because I knew that religion was my motivation. If you can have religion as your motivation, you will feel powerful. You will not feel a single urge to do the bad habit.
Really? What incredible logic. Once again, please don't dunk on these kids. It's not their fault. Someone who knows better has put out that content, and it's just the cycle that we're in. It is scary though, because I don't know what this does to the brain. I think most of them will grow out of it, but you gotta think there's a few that might just do something they regret. I don't know. Let me know what you think. This is a tough one. I'm leaning towards feeling scared shitless, but again, I want to mention it's not these kids' fault. Thank you so much for watching this video. I actually am recovering from minor surgery as I film this. I got a haircut. So if you can press like, that would mean the world. I'm just, in a bit of a sensitive recovery state at the moment. Shows you support. If you haven't subscribed, do that. I post regularly, all right? And these videos I think you'll like if you like this one as well. And before I go, let me ask you one question. You think you're disciplined, but imagine this. You're watching a YouTuber talk about kids CEOs, and then he pulls out some chocolate cake. Caramel cake. What would you do? Would you eat it? You little pathetic worm, would you eat it? Or would you not? Huh? If you answered you would eat it, unsubscribe. Nah, I'm just kidding. So yeah.